Doom: The Dark Ages is the prequel to the critically acclaimed Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal that tells an epic cinematic story of the Doom Slayer's rage. Players will step into the blood-stained boots of the Doom Slayer in this never-before-seen dark and sinister medieval war against hell. As the super weapon of gods and kings, shred enemies with devastating favorites like the super shotgun, while also wielding a variety of new bone-chewing weapons, including the versatile shield saw. Players will stand and fight on the demon-infested battlefields in the vicious, grounded combat the original Doom is famous for.
Engines online.
Beautiful Light, a PvP tactical first-person extraction shooter where 6 squads of 3 operators are tasked with entering, securing, and extracting an artifact in a hostile, horrific environment. Face other operators and player-controlled anomalies, but beware, mistakes can risk your life and gear. Prepare yourself to face the intervention area, search for the mysterious artifact, or complete your quests. Gear up with various weapons, protection, and gadgets, and team up with 2 squad mates. Land in and explore a hostile environment filled with lore, obstacles, and hazards. Rival operators and monstrous anomalies will do everything they can to take you down. Each raid is unique, so be ready to face the unknown.
Leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food.
Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater brings unprecedented new graphics, immersive stealth action gameplay and sounds to its riveting story, as players once again return to the world of Metal Gear. Rival nations are secretly developing weapons that could threaten the future of mankind. Deep in the jungle, an elite soldier must combine stealth with survival to infiltrate the enemy and stop a weapon of mass destruction from triggering the largest full-scale war the world has ever seen. Outsmart enemies with camouflage, close quarters combat, stalking, interrogating, climbing, hunting and treating injuries. FBC: Firebreak is a cooperative first-person shooter set within a mysterious federal agency under assault by otherworldly forces. As a years-long siege on the agency's headquarters reaches its boiling point, only Firebreak, the Bureau's most versatile unit, has the gear and the guts to plunge into the building's strangest crises, restore order, and blast their way back from the brink. Before deploying, select your weapon, and customize your Firebreaker's crisis kit with specialized tools, grenades, support items, and paranatural augments, then modify them to suit your strategy, and change the way you play. Experiment with different loadouts to perfect your playstyle, and synergize with your team, giving you the edge to succeed in every mission, no matter the difficulty. Witchfire is a single-player RPG shooter from the creative minds behind Painkiller and Bulletstorm. Embark on perilous expeditions, vanquishing foes to enhance your powers and arsenal, scavenge valuable resources and retreat to your sanctuary, or push your luck by confronting familiars, the powerful guardians of the witch. Explore vast, immersive biomes and choose your battleground to confront the witch's forces. Each completed encounter strengthens you and your arsenal through the roguelite system called Arcana. There are countless ways to build your prayer and dominate the witch. Skill and knowledge are essential for success against the Witch of the Black Sea and her witchfire-fueled army. If you die, return to the battlefield for a one-time chance to reclaim what you lost, or attack again with a new plan. Plan 8 is an upcoming exosuit MMO shooter developed by Pearl Abyss. It is spearheaded by Minla as technical director, and the production is led by Soon Ki Lee, who worked as technical art director for Black Desert Online and Black Desert Mobile, 2 of Pearl Abyss' previous games. Plan 8 features robotic gear, namely an exosuit, that the player character can wear that gives them certain abilities. Luna Abyss is a single-player story-driven action-adventure with fluid platforming and bullet hell combat. Follow the journey of Fox, a prisoner of Luna caught between a cryptic prophecy and their prison sentence. You are a prisoner sentenced to explore a derelict megastructure that sprawls deep beneath the surface of the mimic moon Luna. You are tasked with recovering forgotten technology from within the abyss, and the lost colony it consumed. Every move you make will be overseen by your artificial prison guard named Aelin. These centuries-old ruins are alive with maddening echoes, insinuating secrets of the once prosperous city of Greymont and its terrible fate. The Scourge, the tenants of the All-Father, the choir of the collective, the voices of the abyss call to you. They whisper strange missives.
Other times, being cautious and staying out of sight is the better option to make it out. For raiders hoping to thrive, the Rust Belt is filled with
Ark Raiders is an upcoming multiplayer extraction adventure set in a lethal future Earth, ravaged by a mysterious mechanized threat known as Ark. Enlist as a raider and thrive in a desolate world. Shape your legacy as you scavenge the lethal surface, and build your home in the underground neighborhood of Speranza. But beware of the machines. Beware of raiders preying on others. Build relationships with traders as you carry out quests, and return from the surface with valuable loot. Trade it for gear and crucial upgrades to your den, but nothing worth having is for free.
Work with what you have and sometimes make plans on the fly. What are you prepared to risk to get what you want?
Neo Berlin 2087, a unique, third and first-person action role-playing game, a deep, cinematic detective thriller that takes place in a dark future vision of Berlin. Solve a far-reaching conspiracy on an emotional cyberpunk journey about justice, friendship, love, guilt, sacrifice and betrayal. The story begins on a dark and ominous night, with the Neo Berlin plunged into chaos following the savage murder of the head of the police department. The enigmatic Nolan, a brilliant detective with a troubled past, is tasked with the daunting mission of finding and safeguarding the police chief's daughter, a potential key to unlocking the mystery behind her father's death. With his state-of-the-art technology, weapons, and unique abilities, Nolan embarks on a perilous journey to locate Natalie as quickly as possible. Out of action, action-packed PvP FPS, deep progression, replayable offline mode, and a unique dark anime aesthetic set in a brutal cyberpunk universe. Players will experience extensive loadout customization and deep progression, allowing them to finely tune their desired playstyle. The game employs a skill tree-based unlock system, where combat performance and challenges determine advancement, providing players with the freedom to choose their path. Ferocious, an immersive, action-packed, old-school first-person shooter, shipwrecked on a mysterious island that's overrun by hostile mercenaries and fearsome predators. Dinosaurs outlive both man and beast in a relentless battle for survival. Your adventure begins after a shipwreck in the uncharted waters of the Pacific Ocean, where you awaken on the shores of a deadly island. Your priority is to locate your missing brother, but as you venture deeper, it becomes evident that you're not the only human being around. Mercenaries infest the land, setting the stage for a game of stealth, strategy, and survival. Navigate meticulously crafted maps, each offering unique strategies to outmaneuver enemy patrols and encampments.
You want to know the way to survive? You fight. Fight like a starving dog. I'm Neo.
Defect is a cyberpunk, squad-based, immersive objective shooter set in the last city of mankind, where the system, an authoritarian AI, rules within human logic. Choose from a collection of dangerous factions, the system's own policing force, rogue police elements, or a host of gangs vying for power. Play with friends in PvP or co-op. Compete to achieve objectives like smuggling guns, assassinating targets, or arresting suspects. Suit up with state-of-the-art weaponry and technology to give you the edge you need to live another day. Fight intense and tactical matches as a member of a 4-person squad, as you attempt to fend off other teams eager to claim every credit and reward for their own. Every match has multiple objectives with different finals. Project TH is an action-adventure video game developed and published by HRG Studio. About Project TH is an action-adventure game that is currently under development by HRG Studio, based on the webtoon intellectual property. Project TH is set in the unified nation of Korea in the near future. The scenario focuses on various events that occur among the main characters. Ji Jing-tae, originally a North Korean soldier, who comes to South Korea as a military exchange program participant. Gavi, a member of a rising K-pop star called O or D.O., and a mysterious terrorist who is known as ID, Ghost.